Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Celebrity Challenge, and today we have Discovered by Disaster, our 2400th episode. This could be the last 100th anniversary episode, all 24 of them that we've had so far. Yeah. So, yeah, we will maybe make it to 2500, which will be in the middle of September. But for now, this could be the very last one. I've been doing this for almost 7 years, and unless Disney really starts loading up some brand new stuff that thankfully, hopefully will not be lots and lots of reality TV shows, give us more Disney. I know it's a lot. It costs a lot to produce, and yeah, things are getting expensive. But still, just give us something new. This is a docu-series from, is it National? Yeah, it's National Geographic. Of course it is. And it gives us kind of an insight into the world being discovered by accident. So if it happens to be like a big flood or a drought, even, just the opposite, or hurricane, earthquakes, sometimes that destabilization of the land and the sea and everything else sometimes reveals things hidden for centuries, for thousands of years even. And different examples, they go through like 4 or 5 of them just in one episode. So there's a lot. These are each about 42 minutes each. This first one's like 41 minutes long. So one less minute. So you get shipwrecks. You'll discover what happened to this ship that we never knew about. Well, guess what? It has a name. Here's the boat. Here's the name. Here's information that gives us an idea of who they were. Sealed wine bottles for hundreds of years. Can I drink that? Think about it. I don't know. It might be poisoned by that point, or it's a really good vintage. You never know. I don't think they had really high standards in wine for shipmen. I don't know. You have to find out. Archaeologists are much smarter about these things than I am. I am not an archaeologist, but we have a number of them on this crew. That's the talking heads portion of this documentary. While it is, where's his name? I thought did he go away? They had the name in the other computer of who the name of the narrator was, but we get historians like Anthony Cantor, archaeologist Allison Leonard, and a boatload of others, pardon the expression. Jeff Teravainen. Yeah, I wanted to mention that because it just was an unusual name that I had not spoken aloud before. Jeff Teravainen? I really hope I said that right, Jeff. Sorry. It's very scripted, by the way. It's a lot of expert people who know what they're talking about, but they're given a script based on their own words, and also to create an economy of language, so they don't, and also to make it a little bit energetic. You can get sciencey people talking about history and things like that, and they might be very excited about it. They may not express that excitement in a way that draws people in. So what they do is they get these people who are experts. They tell what they think about this dig, this discovery, whatever else has been revealed. A skeleton in a tree. A skeleton, as in like in the roots of a tree that was uprooted during a hurricane in Ireland. That's crazy. What are you going to do? We're going to find out who this guy is and what happened to him, because the tree didn't kill him. His bones are wrapped up in the roots. That's crazy. So they do a lot of research, and they sound very excited. They're at least very loud, or at least they sound like they're loud. They're really projecting. They're like, I am, to some people's dismay, not scripted. I literally watch the thing, erase my mind except for the basic idea of what I'm talking about and what I have retained, and it comes out as me just barfing a lot of words in front of you for about 10 to 20 minutes. That's my process, and you now have been confirmed that it's just me talking gibberish. So, but that's just the way it is. It's me trying to do improv and also remembering things that I have watched. So in this, you're going to find there's 10 episodes, I believe, in one season. It's from 2025, so it's pretty recent. Lots of good visuals, shots, digital recreations of certain lands, layers, of things like that, and you get to see what it's like to sort of dig around in a place that nobody expected to dig around, to discover more. That was it. It's kind of, sometimes it's like say a house burns down and suddenly they clear away the wreckage and suddenly they find a basement under the basement that nobody had ever known about. Everything that was in front of it had burned away from the door, and there it is, and they just go deeper into the house. That would be kind of a cool episode if that ever happened. Maybe it has in one of the other episodes I did not watch. I don't know. But yeah, that's fires, floods, earthquakes, hurricanes, all these kind of things sometimes lead to something a little bit more mysterious than anybody ever expected. And that's what this series is all about. Want to discover a sudden dinosaur bone thing? There you go. I don't know if that's it doesn't seem like a dinosaur, but I don't know. It's the bones of something. I mean, it looks scary, at least in its current form. But anyway, if you're into the science and archaeology and the mystery that each of these sequences provide, like again, in one episode, that I only watched the one episode, you're going to find 4 or 5 different mysteries that pretty wild, that the things they found. So stuff going back in different parts of the world, from I believe Iraq to the Pacific Northwest and everywhere in between. Bermuda. So yeah, maybe your house. You never know. 50. I hope you haven't been met with a disaster. That'd be horrible. I don't wish that upon you. But hey, guess what? Excuse me. There's a new series that got added to Disney Plus recently in the last month or so ish, and or at least the last 3 months or so, because it got added to the list a little bit ago. And it is there's the regular series and the shorts. Well, we're going to watch the shorts. We don't have many shorts left. We have like 7. Now we're going to have 6 after we watch this tomorrow. It's called Magic Campers Shorts. That's our number 50. All right, Magic Campers Shorts is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.